As you see the article here, substitute teacher punished for saying black mothers raised the bitchiest boys in her class. A substitute teacher in Maryland has been removed from the classroom after taking to social media to send a harsh message to black mothers. According to Fox 5 DC, Bianca Robinson posted the message on the Twitter under the Twitter name Mostly Hated. Yeah, that's a substitute teacher I would want who names herself Mostly Hated. It says, black women raising boys, please stop letting your sons pick up your female traits. I have the bitchiest boys in my class. The Prince George County educator tweeted, I know y'all have some men around somewhere. This shit is getting ridiculous. Now, you got judges across the country who award custody of the children to women who claim that they can raise these boys, right? This has been a thing for the last, 40 years, almost 50 years. You've had women who claim that they can raise their children, right? And they can do it on their own, right? No, you can't. So I could see where the substitute teacher was trying to go as far as saying, these boys are not being raised properly. But she should have went more into detail about the fact that, these women are getting custody of these children when they are very unprepared for it. I see a lot of women running the courts trying to get primary custody when they don't even have that much money to take care of themselves. They think the government's supposed to take care of them. They think child support is supposed to take care of them instead of them actually going out here. they put up, hey, man, they put this woman whole identity out here, man. They put this woman whole identity out here. It says, see, Bianca Robinson, a school teacher for the PG County schools in Maryland. And this is from Stephanie Ramirez. Waiting for at PGCPS to provide more details, but the school's spokesperson tells Fox 5 DC this teacher is a substitute who has been removed from the class. We're still trying to get in touch with her. Anyone know this person or what school? Robinson's account is now listed as private. Social media users, however, grabbed screenshots of her controversial comments. Let's see what she had to say. Harlem's mother. Now, I'm assuming she raises a son. I hope she raises. I believe she has a son. So it's son or daughter. Not quite sure. Maybe she got 2 or 3 kids. Who knows? This woman got 5 kids for all we know. But if she's raising a son, I hope that she is raising him properly. I hope she's raising, her son properly. Shout out to Zeke.
Them Twitter warriors went full attack mode on her for telling that truth.
Man, yeah, they put
SMHLOL.
Man, they done put her information out. They saved this tweet. They were in full attack mode. Y'all see the tweet there? Listen, I've been in classrooms as substitute teachers. You've had substitute teachers who could manage the classroom, and then you have those that couldn't. For the most part, they were able to. It seems to me that she probably already has an issue with black males, and it spilled over into the classroom. That's what it looks like to me. That doesn't mean that she's wrong. You do have a lot of these black women who are not raising their children properly. And when you tell them that, they get in their feelings. But the fact, hold on, damn it. Okay. The fact remains that these women are not doing their job when it comes to raising their children. And she's highlighting that, whether people want to accept it or not. She's highlighting what we already know, is that a lot of these heifers are not doing good jobs raising their children. They're really not. And they send these children to school. They don't keep up with the teachers. They don't go to the PTA meetings. They just send their kids to school and don't check in on them. The kids is constantly getting suspended. All these they're not raising these children properly because It takes two parents.
Caucasians don't have this single mother problem.
Shout out to Saliva. No, they don't. And if they do, it doesn't get bad to where we have with black single mothers. Black single mothers are doing a horrible job. They're not doing a good job. They get credit for what coaches do. A lot of these athletes, you know why they got to college? It wasn't because of their mothers. It's because of their coaches. It's because of the mentors, the men who stood by them and made sure they went to class, made sure they made good grades, and made sure that they were able to graduate on time. Third day of school and I made another kid cry, the teacher allegedly wrote on August 31st. These fifth graders never had a teacher from the hood, I see. I won't be spoken to any kind of way. I will gather a child quickly and respectfully and still bring them to tears. And this is what she's bragging about. She's literally bragging about making children cry. This woman probably what she speaks out against. They never had a teacher from the hood. Why does that matter? Are you bringing your ghetto personality to the classroom? They are fifth graders. I thought we would, you're not talking about 10th graders, 11th graders. You're talking about kids who are a couple of grades removed from kindergarten. Now, again, I understand, these kids being bad and they're not listening, but you can't be bragging about making a fifth grader cry. Another one of the controversial tweets promotes bullying. Kids need to be bullied. Robinson allegedly wrote, bullying doesn't just stop with childhood. How will they be ready for an adult bully? The no bullying thing is dumb. Once again, people, just because she makes a good point about single mothers doesn't mean that she is an intelligent person. This is not an intelligent person. This is a woman who clearly has her own issues. No kid should be bullied, you idiot. And you deserve to be fired. Because if you bully the wrong person's child, heifer, you're going to get your ass whooped by that child's mother. But see, this is what happens when these heifers think they're intelligent and they think they know everything. This woman has her own issues. Raise your children before you talk about how bullying is good, because I guarantee you wouldn't want anybody bullying your children. I'll tell you that right now. Jolene Ivey, Prince George County's Council's Education Committee Chair, described Robinson's views as homophobic and abusive. Did she make fun of the gay community? Let's see. As a black mother of 5 sons, this is a very important issue to me. And I think that we all need to be up in arms if there are people out there interacting with our children, especially on a regular basis, who have those kinds of attitudes. It's harmful, Ivy told Fox 5 DC. Edward Burrows III, another Prince George County Education Committee member, said hatred is never acceptable. Bigotry and disrespect integrated into young people is never acceptable. Well, it also isn't acceptable, Edward, is having men in dresses read to children. That also isn't acceptable. You know what else is acceptable? Bringing your social justice views into the classroom, Edward. So we need to keep this same energy that we have for Bianca. We need to keep this same energy for all this social justice bullshit that you're putting into these schools. Okay. Burroughs told the news station after reviewing the messages, most of them disturbed me deeply. A PGCPS spokesperson issued a statement to Fox 5 DC saying that the matter is handled by human resources at a confidential personnel matter. That woman's going to get another job. Listen, you can't keep the black woman down. The black woman is going to find a way to get another job. That woman is going to be teaching either in that city again or in another state. She knows this. That's why she can get on social media and say this. She's going to get another job, I guarantee you. Guarantee you. She's going to get another job. Yeah, you can't be promoting bullying. What you should say is maybe these kids need to toughen up, some tough love, but bullying is not the answer. Do you know how many people have been damaged by bullying? You teach kids to have confidence. Bullying is not going to work. There are adults now who have never recovered from being bullied. Never. How is that the answer? That's never the answer. You raise men to be men. So to do that, you have to teach confidence in them and teach them how to stand up for themselves and teach them to be tough and teach them to, be able to handle themselves going into adulthood. You're a teacher. You should understand this. You should understand the point of raising young men or young women into adulthood. I mean, you have children. You should understand this. Yeah, yeah, there are people who they don't recover from bullying. There are people who've ended their lives because of bullying. This woman is an idiot. She may have made one good point, but she's still a moron who don't need to be teaching anybody's children at any point. And she deserved to be fired. And I hope she never gets a job in the school system ever again. She doesn't deserve it. This person is a danger to herself and anybody that's around her.